Welcome in to a baseball podcast. I'm Charles.
And I'm PJ.
And I'm Jacob.
And we welcome all of our listeners out there. And welcome to you guys. Everyone having a good day today?
I'm chilling.
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing. If you're looking for our podcast online, look for a baseball podcast. It's important. The A is important.
Right.
There's a lot of baseball podcasts out there, but we are a baseball podcast, right?
That's right.
You can follow us on Instagram and anywhere you stream podcasts. I'm going to start trying to post some polls and stuff on there. Got a couple ideas we talk about in the show.
We would really love to hear from you guys, especially our, viewers. How do you guys found us? We if you just search us up, or what we would like to hear, and any comments, feedback. We would just love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, shouts out.
I can tell you this. I had some people walk up, and you guys have heard this, saying, hey, I followed your podcast. Hey, you have a new listener. Some people I know, some people I don't know. That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, we appreciate every single person tuning in, and we hope you guys continue to do so.
Guys, I don't know if I should save this. I don't really want to save this. Last time I kind of called out the New York Mets. You did, PJ.
I did.
You called the
I
New York
did.
Mets. I usually am the one, but this time it was PJ. And you know what? They deserve it sometimes.
I want to say, I've been thinking about this, and I don't feel bad, but I want the Mets fans to know that they can still listen, that it might not be a safe space, but they can still listen,
I mean, it's a space.
We can we can all laugh at the Yankees and the Phillies together, right?
We sure can.
So there
Yeah.
we go. There will be plenty of laughs at those teams' expense. So just stick along with us, even if,
Usually Mets fans give us Braves fans grief. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, exactly. And, the last 2 years, I'm sure they were hammering us. So
Well, someone called the hotline, guys. Someone called it. You won't believe what happened earlier today.
Oh, you want me to play the clip? You want me to play it?
Let's hear it.
All right, let's hear what this man had to say.
Thanks for calling a baseball podcast. Leave your message after the beep.
Charles, I got to give it to you. As a Mets fan, we are horrible. We pay all this money. In the first month of the regular season, we're already talking about last place. We get guys like Juan Soto, and all of a sudden, it's like we're regressing. We let people like Pete Alonso go, Brandon Nimmo. Like, I'm telling you, the Mets do this thing where they're like, hey, vote on your favorite player so we can ship them out. Let's get out the guys that you love and then bring it. Like, look at the batting order. Look at the batting order. We spend all that money, and look at who's starting at batting.
Yeah.
Like, this is just outrageous. We'll never compete with Atlanta. We'll never compete with Philadelphia. We're already at the bottom, and it's the beginning month. We pay all this money for Francisco Lindor to cosplay a baseball player. He won't even track the ground balls. He's backing up, getting the ball, and letting dudes get to first base. I am just over with this team at this point. Until Soto comes back, until we start putting together a good product, I'm done watching them. It will be strictly notifications. That's it.
Wow. Strictly notifications, guys.
I could never do that. Strictly notifications? Never.
I lived that way through the Braves last year because, I was getting onto the schedule that we work, and it's not very fun.
It's not.
All I know is no one get this guy around a Lindor truffle. Just don't do it. He's going to get triggered.
I don't have any
Anything
hate for
Lindor
him.
related, I
No.
think, will set him off.
I love Lindor
And
as a player.
I think here
I
this
like the
is showing
chocolate.
us,
The chocolate's cool.
Mets fans, they react, and it's like you said, it's the first month.
How can you not react when you're a Mets fan?
Exactly. To be fair, you're
You're
used to being the little
second-
brother.
You're constantly the second best team in New York. You're the only second baseball team in New York. One out
Well,
of two, right?
We know a Mets fan is listening to our show. They listened, and they reacted to what we were saying about the Mets.
And if you also would like to react, feel free to reach out to Charles Bostic.
Yeah, I can tell you this. I've had a Cubs fan give me a little bit of a rant about their team.
Accosted by a Cubs fan.
Yeah, there's a Seattle fan I know that's been giving all kind of spiel about them. They need
That's
to call
surprising.
in. I want to hear from these people.
Wow.
We don't call in live on the show, but the hotline, we'll put it on air.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to take live callers. I don't want them to say anything they regret on live podcasting.
Yeah, don't call until we get the beep button, guys.
Right, exactly.
I'm still working on getting that installed.
Mets fan, everything's going to be okay. They may not be in first, they might be in last, but don't not watch.
PJ, do you? I thought I saw this earlier on your paper. Do you have a pickle for us?
Of course I do.
Hey, can I give an introduction to the pickle?
Of course, Charles.
Shout out to Dustin. He's in my fantasy baseball league, and his name is called the Sasquatch, which is kind of cool, right?
Is he spelling it like in a funny way or?
No, it's just the normal way.
Oh,
And he's in first in his division. But that being said, he's been enjoying listening to this show and said our podcast has inspired him to play pickle.
is this the league that you set up in divisions?
Yes, this is my league. It's been going on for a long time.
Shouts out
Dustin's,
Dustin. Glad we
I
inspired
think it's
you.
cool.
Yeah, thanks for listening, Dustin. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. Hope you keep playing the pickle. Hopefully, maybe you play along with us as you're listening.
Let me
He's
know if
from
you beat my
Iowa.
streak of 30 correct days in a row.
He'll be blacked out for his team in Iowa.
Well-
Remember we talked about Iowa
Oh,
being
yeah,
blacked
poor
out.
Iowa.
Dude, how many games have blacked out for Seattle, man?
Iowa's like one
You'll
of the
live,
top
Dustin. You
states to
got
be
this.
blacked out. I feel for you, Dustin, but hey, thanks for listening.
All right. Do we want to take a guess here to start?
Oh,
I
You're
wrote
looking at
one
me.
down because Jacob called me out for not being on top of things last episode. That's
he
okay. I
was.
wrote
Charles,
one
you
down.
waffled quite a bit.
He did.
I'm gonna give you an answer. I'm gonna give you a player right off. Michael Soroka.
Not Mike. Michael.
Not
He's
Michael.
Michael now. He used to be
Right.
Mike. Now he's
Well,
Michael.
sometimes you got to grow up, man.
Exactly.
Not everyone can be a Mike Trout. all right?
Exactly.
There used to be Mike Stanton. He's now Giancarlo Stanton. Same guy.
Well, sometimes you got to grow up, man. You got to accept your Giancarlo-ness.
You know, sometimes it's like you're a caterpillar. You go into your cocoon.
And you
You
come
win
out
an
of
MVP,
Giancarlo.
and you come out Giancarlo Stanton, and you go to the Yankees.
Jacob, did you ever go by Jake?
My family likes to call me that.
They call you Jake.
They do, but I don't prefer when other people call me that. It feels kind of wrong. It feels infantilizing.
Right. Well, my name is, Charles. I had some family members when I was born try to call me Chuck.
Yeah.
My mom was
no,
quick
not
to
gonna fly.
correct them.
Mhm.
And then later on in life, I started correcting people I didn't want to be called Chuck.
Well,
I am Charles, not Chuck.
absolutely. And
I
you
feel-
got to grow up sometimes. You
Yeah,
can't
like
be
Mike
Chuck. You can't be
Soroka
a kid
became
named
Michael.
Chuck.
I think with Michael Soroka, I think he went to Michael because he was struggling as Mike as a player. I don't know if that's true. But, he just started going by Michael. And he started pitching way better, including this season. I think he's pitching pretty well.
It's that matured mentality.
All
You
right.
grow up.
You ready to hear what Michael Soroka got us?
Let's hear it.
Yes.
Team Arizona, which I guess I forgot. I did know that, but I forgot that. Is wrong. NL West is orange. He
Okay.
throws right and bats right. That's correct. The country of Canada, incorrect. 28 is orange.
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 That's
Okay.
good.
And starting pitcher is wrong.
Okay, so we got age being orange. Within 2 years, either way, of 28. NL West is wrong.
Orange.
Orange. So either AL West or one of the other NLs.
Correct.
Not a starting pitcher.
Yes.
Not a starting pitcher.
I knew Canada wouldn't get us much, but I just saw him and I'm picking Michael Soroka today.
And I zoned out for a second there. Did we say right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
My brain immediately started shuffling names as soon as we started going off the categories. So,
Do you have another guess?
no, I'm working on that.
Can I do another guess?
Of course.
NL West was orange.
Yes.
NL Central. Let's go with our old boy Connor Griffin. I know he's 19. I don't care. I'm trying to get information here. People out there listening like, why would you pick someone who's 19? He's going to give you just 21. I don't care. I'm getting
If
information
this weren't
with
a
this.
team effort right now, I would have vetoed that. But I'm going to allow it for Charles's sake.
Anytime we can mention Connor Griffin, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. He may be struggling at the plate a little bit, but you know what? He's playing a mean shortstop. A mean one. And the Pirates, really good right now.
I hope you didn't see him spike that ball. To be fair, the guy did run into him, and it should have been
The
extraction.
guy basically, cleated him.
But, yeah, it wasn't his
You
fault.
can't
You
cleat
can see.
people like
you can
that.
see he caught his ankle in
Yeah.
a funny way, and Connor didn't get both feet planted the way he would have wanted it.
We
Ball
forgive
goes
you, Connor.
straight into the ground.
We forgive you.
It was disappointing to see, but I
If
understand.
you're a
the
Pirates fan,
circumstances.
please message us somewhere. I want to hear from a Pirates fan.
Or you might not forgive Connor Griffin after this, though.
Okay, let's hear it.
The team is wrong. The NL Central is orange.
Oh, another orange.
Bats right, throws right. Is correct. USA is correct. Age and shortstop are wrong.
Okay, well, we know it's NL East now.
Can I go Connor Norby?
Connor Norby.
You went from one Connor to another.
Yeah.
Is he still KO Connor?
No.
No, he spells it like a
He spells it
regular
CL.
guy.
A regular
He's a regular Connor.
Yeah. Sorry, Connor Griffin, but spelling it with a K, that's just crazy.
Sorry, also our coworker Connor.
The other day,
Spelling it with a
Connor
K.
Griffin was facing a pitcher, first name Griffin. So it's Griffin versus Griffin. That's kind of cool. Connor North, has he been playing well? Marlin, right? How has he been doing at the plate?
He's actually been doing pretty good. He got a home run the other day. I think he might have got another one recently as well.
Recently, the Braves played the Marlins. Condolences, but they played well. I felt like the Marlins played well.
The Marlins did play well until they put Paddock in. That's where you knew they kind of just gave it up.
The Braves played a little bit better in that series. Just a little bit better.
That's all it takes. I mean, there was that one game we were up, and then you got, 4 or 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th or something?
I remember Jacob coming into work, and he's like, I turned the game off, and I looked at the score later, and I'm like, what happened? Like the 9th inning, 8th inning?
Yeah. Yeah,
Braves
that was...
late inning heroics from the Braves.
they're actually the team lead for 8th inning runs right now.
Not surprised.
You guys want to hear what Connor Norby's got us?
Let's hear it.
All right. Connor Norby. Miami is incorrect. NL East is correct. Bats right, throws right, and USA is also correct. 25 is orange,
Orange.
and first base is wrong.
So we've gotten rid of first base, shortstop, and starting pitcher.
Yes. Now, I'm going to give a hint because it's funny.
Oh, a funny hint. Okay.
This player is from the USA, but they might be known as someone from the Dominican Republic.
Are you telling
What?
me it's Wells again?
No.
What? Okay.
This is something topical that kind of just happened. It was
Let
a
me think
a
about
funny
that.
thing. So
I'm drawing a blank on that.
I don't know if you would have saw it. 'Cause I don't know if I showed it to you, but
You have another guess?
I'm getting there.
You're
I'm
getting
getting there. Yeah.
I know it's the gears
That's
are turning.
right. That's right on the tip of my tongue.
He-
Because I made the same joke about one of my pickles like a month ago.
No, I don't think it's.
But I don't think it's the same guy.
I don't think you're thinking what I'm thinking.
The guy I was thinking of, I think, is on the Yankees.
Wrong division. Luckily.
Yeah.
This is not a Marlin. NL East. There's other teams to choose from.
Can,
NL
can we,
East,
can
right,
we
right.
take a moment first, real quick here in
Yeah.
between the pickle? Charles, there was something that you wanted to give us a little bit of special significance to.
Yeah, we want to give a little bit of condolences to Garrett Anderson's family.
Yeah.
He was one of those guys who, good outfielder, a good team player. And, I didn't watch a lot of Angels baseball growing up. The West teams are hard for us to watch here in
Yeah.
our time zone. But I knew he was a good outfielder. He was with the Braves at the end of his career. I thought he was still a pretty good outfielder for the Braves. But, the nice guys, you hear about all the players that play the game, but just remembering guys who played the game right.
Right.
People,
Don't cheat the game.
yeah, they're just a gamer.
Yeah.
I put Garrett Anderson into that group.
Yeah. I mean, dude had 3-time All-Star, home run derby champ, won a World Series, All-Star game MVP, 2-time Silver Slugger. I mean, almost 300 career home runs.
He was a home run derby champion.
Yeah.
Garrett Anderson won the home run derby. Wow, I don't remember that happening. But he had one of those swings that was kind of consistent.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a home run derby, that's what it takes.
Right. I heard a lot of people today, a lot of comments just talking about how sweet his swing was today,
Yeah, and I like the lefties, as you guys know. Lefty swinging that bat left-handed. That's
Something always about a lefty swing, man. It's beautiful.
Garrett Anderson.
Jacob, you look like you got a guess.
I don't think this is right, but Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Hopefully
Met?
hopefully that gets something down for us.
Well, we know it's not a Marlin. We'll know it's not a Met next.
Yeah.
This is the second time a Met's been mentioned on the show today.
Well, I mean, it's a baseball
I
podcast.
know. I'm just messing with the Mets out right now. It's just fun, you know. It's all in good fun.
Hey, Charles, guess this guy's nickname. Guess Mark's nickname.
Mark Viento's nickname. Is it Mark?
Swaggy V.
Swaggy V. You know, that works. A V and Swaggy. I like that.
Yeah. Well,
You know, as the team is what I don't care for. There's individual players on the Mets I actually don't hate. I like some of their players.
like,
I like Lindor.
oh,
I don't know much about Mark Vientos, but, you know, I like some of their players. Did he get us anything?
Mark Vientos got you. Division is correct. Team is wrong. Bats right. Throws right. USA is correct. 26 is orange. And first base is still wrong.
Oh, that was the first base again.
25, 27, and 26 are orange?
25, 26, and 28 are orange.
Okay.
Are you confused? You good? I think
Yeah, I'm
that
good.
works.
I'm good.
It's two to both sides.
I
Yeah,
thought
both
we had
sides.
said 27 already. My bad.
No, you're good. You're
But
good.
I think that does narrow it down to 27 is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
While you're doing a little research over there and you're doing your thing, let that stuff happen. I wanted to talk about the Seattle Mariners unveiling that statue of Ichiro. Did you see this?
I did not.
Okay, so they had a statue outside of
Yeah.
T-Mobile Park.
I saw that.
They had, you know, a cover
saw
over
that.
it, and they're gonna pull that curtain off that statue. And guess what happened? The bat was broken. The bronze bat was broken on a bronze statue. Ichiro steps up to the mic and he says, "I didn't think that Mariano Rivera would come out here and break my bat." Isn't that funny?
It's funny.
That's
But
pretty
Well,
good.
that's like, you know, if you remember when Mariano Rivera was retiring and he went around and teams were giving him gifts, which honestly is one of the coolest things in
It is.
baseball. I don't think any other sports do that. You know, Chipper Jones got it.
Yeah.
There's probably others that I can't
Sure.
remember. But Mariano Rivera, the Twins, I want to say, got him a rocking chair made out of
I
broken
remember that.
bats. Yes.
Yeah. But man, what a great way to take it as Ichiro. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. He well, come on. Like, he knows.
He
He knows
knows.
he's amazing with
They
this. If
fixed
the
the bat.
bat doesn't work or not.
I'm just surprised they don't make those statues out of more durable material.
Yeah.
Because I saw the video many a time, and the bat was like fine, and then they start pulling the blanket and it breaks. What are you making this out of? Plaster?
Visualize.
Are you making this out of the same thing I made my volcano out of in
Yeah.
fourth grade?
Paper
What's
mache.
happening, dude?
Confetti goes up, curtain comes off, bat falls to the ground,
It
broken.
didn't fall to the ground yet. It actually
It was
just
kind of hanging,
it
right?
was bent. It was at like an angle. It looked like something we shouldn't discuss.
If that happened in somewhere else, there would be like heads rolling if that happened for someone else.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right?
You know, and I think honestly, it's fitting for Ichiro because he's just like one of those guys where Ichiro, if his bat broke in the middle of at bat, I feel like he'd still probably try to swing it, and he'd probably still get a hit.
He would. He could hit. That guy could hit.
It would be actually really interesting to see someone swing a bat that was broken in the way Ichiro's statue was.
That would be so. It'd be like a bat, like
It would be a swingy
just a
bat.
handle.
It'd be a loose bat.
Yeah, a loose bat.
It'd be like one of those wiffle ball
Oh.
bats you had as a kid, and then whenever you hit like your friend with it, and it just split in the middle, and you just would flick it around, and
Yeah.
it didn't have any structure to it.
Nice flaccid bat.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The Mariners kind of joked about it on social media. I don't know if they actually did this or this is just a joke. They said, "Well, we're going to release some replica statues to give out to fans with a broken bat."
I
They
don't
actually
know if
do
it's-
that?
I don't know if they actually
I
do
feel
that,
like
but
that
I
would be
did
cool.
see them post that, and their media team is just phenomenal.
Dude, their media team is amazing.
Probably
Yes.
the best in the league. If their actual baseball team could be as good as their media team is, I think we'd have quite a show on our hands.
Well, Jacob was saying earlier, he's like, "Why do the Mariners post when they lose on social media?"
No, why do they post the score? Why do you make me look at it? Why do you have to make me see what you just did
Well-
to disappoint me?
Scores are part of the game, you know.
I
Yeah.
know. I know.
Hey man,
love it.
if the Oklahoma City Thunder could post a score after they got beat by 74, you got to post a score every time.
That's exactly right. 100%.
I respect it. I respect the rules there.
Do you have a guess?
I mean, unless Bryce Elder is suddenly Dominican.
Yeah, let's do Bryce Elder.
You've already guessed starting
but-
pitcher.
And
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
other thing is unless he's
I'm
suddenly
bad at that
Dominican and not
part.
a starting pitcher.
It can't be Bryce
No,
Elder.
he is American. The player is American, but
Yeah,
he
no,
has
I know. I
a
was just-
meme.
A meme. That's what I was
Yeah,
talking about. I
a
know he's not
meme.
actually Dominican, Charles.
Yeah.
Who has a meme?
I mean, what's his face? Hold on.
Can we call up our meme guy and ask
Don't
him?
don't think about
Who's
that. Just
the
keep
meme
just
guy?
keep doing just
What
keep doing
meme guy
pickle.
do we
Just
have?
keep
I don't
doing
know.
pickle the regular lay. Don't think about the meme. I just wanted to say it because it was funny, and whenever you find the player out, maybe you'll realize it.
All right, so we know it's not a Marlin. We know it's not a Met.
That's correct.
It's either a National, a Brave,
Or a Philly.
or a Philly.
And I'm looking at the Braves right now. I don't see anybody that really catches my eye. But at the same time, PJ has an amazing poker face that seems to be struggling right now.
Well, I mean, it very well could be a Brave, but I don't think it is. But you know what? It might be. Hey, you never
You know, since Jacob brought him up, I've got to give flowers, Charles. Charles here knows I am very vocal about this player, and I'm sorry. Bryce Elder, I owe you an apology. Part of it is because you went to Texas, so you already kind of have a hurdle to overcome. It's not really fair to him. I should probably forgive him now that he's on the Braves, but I just can't get over the Texas part. But this year the guy decides, you know what? I'm just going to be Greg Maddux, and he's got a .77 ERA. He's striking people out. He shut down the Marlins the other day. Bryce Elder, you kind of look like Johnny Bravo, but that's okay. You're my starter.
Well said, PJ. Well said.
That was beautiful.
All of Braves country owe Bryce Elder an apology.
Now, if this is like 2023 and the clock strikes midnight and you turn back into a pumpkin, I'm going to be sad.
He was an all-star a few years ago.
And then after the All-Star break, he was like, everyone figured out that he just throws sinkers down the middle, and they started hitting him out of the ballpark.
I still say the ABS helps the sinker ballers. I really think that.
Yes, because they're able to get those edges.
Right
Yeah,
there.
they're able to get those edges.
I'm really enjoying that, by the way. The way that they can just line that up perfectly to get like a millimeter of the ball in the strike zone and get it called, that's beautiful.
Well, and you know something? I know a lot of people have been given the umps stick when ABSs came in because they've missed some calls. I think really what we should say is how good these guys have been for the most part. I mean, because some of the times, obviously you miss a call, you get upset, you remember the missed calls, but these guys are pretty accurate. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
they're in the big leagues for a reason. Now, I'm still going to yell at you and say, what are you doing, Blue?
Absolutely.
But, they were pretty accurate.
PJ, that's your right as a baseball fan.
That's true.
To
Thank
be
you.
able to scream at the TV.
Yes.
and
Scream at
yell
my
these
pitcher,
people.
scream at the,
Joey Weimer.
Joey,
Oh.
Dominican Republic.
Joey Dominican
That's it.
Republic.
Joey
That's what it
Dominican
was.
Republic.
That's it.
Joey Dominican Republic.
That's funny.
For
That's
pe-
a good one.
For the people who don't know, the other day Joey Weimer went up to bat, and for some reason, the video board said Joey Dominican Republic as his name.
and people have been asking him
And so
about
someone
that.
actually got to ask him about it, and he said, he'd been thinking about it, and it was weighing on him heavy, and he finally decided he was going to change his name. But he did say that if he pitches, that's Joey Weimer, and the hitter is Joey Dominican Republic.
Yeah, there's two.
There's two different people.
Two different
so,
people.
I like that. I think that's clever and that's awesome.
So shout out Joey Weimer.
Shout out. When
Yeah,
people
I
show,
got to
let
this
us know.
roster and I thought Clayton Beater maybe, but Joey Weimer.
Do you guys like rare feats in the game, right? Like things that happen
Yeah.
not all the time, but they
Yeah.
can happen.
I mean, like really big feet, really extremely
Well,
small
not
feet,
like size
Smelly
13,
feet,
not like
extremely
feet
wide feet,
like, I
all
mean,
sorts
like,
of feet in the game.
Things that happen in sports, in games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I dipped into a minor league note for our show
Charles
today.
jumping back into the minors.
I love the
Back
minor
into
league
the minors.
notes. I feel like it's fun to see what some of those guys do.
Yeah,
Shouts
because
out El
we only
Paso
hear about
Chihuahuas
the
if you're
superstar
listening.
prospects.
Yeah. This guy I'm going to talk about, he was acquired in a 3-team trade involving Tampa, Seattle, and the Cardinals, okay, in the offseason. His name is Ty Pete. I don't know how to say his last name.
Can you spell it?
P-E-E-T-E.
It sounds like Pete.
Petty?
Pete? I'd say that's
I would
Pete.
say it's Pete.
P-E-E. If there's two P's or two E's after the P,
Yes.
that sounds like Pete.
I would
Yeah.
say Ty Pete, okay?
Maybe Pete.
Maybe it's Petey.
Maybe
He
Petey.
broke out in a big way for the Peoria Chiefs. They are the high A affiliate of the Cardinals in a game against the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. They're an affiliate of the Brewers. You're learning all these teams. This is what's fun about this. He went 4 for 7. 4
That's a lot
for
of at-bats.
7. Hit for the cycle. He only had a double going into the 7th inning. So he had, after the 7th inning, the homer, the single, the triple,
Man, they must have put an arsonist on the mound.
and the homer. So
Good
the
use of
final
the word.
Get this final score, guys. This sounds like a Arkansas Razorback football score. The final score: Chiefs 24, Timber Rattlers 7.
Wow.
They beat him by 3 touchdowns almost.
Yeah.
Hit for the cycle is hard to do. Have you seen anyone hit for the cycle this season?
I don't even know what that means.
What does it tell them what it means?
It means you get a single, a double, a triple, and a homer.
Wow.
All of it in
Yep.
one game.
Wow.
Last season, only 2 players in the big leagues hit for the cycle. Do you know who they are?
I do not.
I'll just tell them to you. Carson Kelly of the Cubs.
The catcher?
Yeah,
That's impressive.
I think he's a catcher. We
He
have to look
is.
that-
He
he a
is.
catcher?
Yeah.
And Byron Buxton.
That-
of the
see,
Twins.
that-
He's fast.
That makes sense. But a catcher?
Something
Shout
has
out.
to happen for you to get that.
To be fair, Wrigley can be weird. So that makes sense.
Shout out to Pete, 4 for 7, hit for the cycle.
Shout out
Ty-
Byron Buxton on my spinball team.
Yes, he's good.
Ty Pete was a first-round pick of the Seattle Mariners in 2023.
There you go, Seattle tie-in. 3-team trades don't happen very often.
No, you don't see
this
that.
is prospects too.
Yeah.
Not like they're not sending like Randy Arozarena.
I feel like
over.
that's usually how it does happen, though. Is like there's one player that goes, and then the rest of players are prospects.
I can just see all these general managers like, we want this player, we want this, and you get 3 teams involved, makes it even more difficult.
There's a lot going on there.
How do you do that?
That's going to be a valuable kid right there.
Well, maybe he'll make it.
Or how old is he?
He's 20.
Yeah, valuable
down there
kid
in
right there.
High A ball right now.
He's got a birthday coming up, guys.
Does he?
Yep.
He'll be
in,
21.
in August.
Well,
Not-
happy
it's
early
not,
birthday.
Not super close, but
Man,
he
I
does.
wish I could
He
hit
does
for
have
the
a birthday
cycle.
coming up.
Yeah, so do I. It's
Yeah,
not
everybody does
super
have a birthday
close,
coming
yeah.
up, but
The year travels round, right?
it looked closer whenever I was looking at it than whenever I saw his birthday.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
it shows age, year, and day, and that's what I was looking at, and not his birthday.
Well, to be fair, you've been writing stuff down for the pickle, and that's
Yeah.
a lot of numbers, a lot of dates. So, when you look at dates, it's kind of difficult.
It's 249, and for some reason I was thinking there was 265 days and not 365 days. So that's why I said it was close.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Man. I was thinking about putting a poll up on our Instagram. I'm going to see what you guys think about this. Maybe give your input before I put the poll. Well, the poll will probably happen. Not up yet, but it will. I want to get throughout the season. I want to figure out the best mascot in major leagues. Now, here's how I want to do this.
Okay.
Each division.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start. I have the NL East ones written down here. So we're going to go through all the mascots for the NL East, and I come up with this because Jacob over here the other day, he sends me a text. He's like, "What is this mascot for the Braves?"
Yeah.
It's Blooper. I don't
It's
really.
Bloopy.
It's like not exactly my favorite. It's all right.
What is he supposed to be?
Nobody knows.
He's just a monster. Now the Braves.
To be fair, like the Phillies mascot.
Yeah,
What is it?
What is he
Not-
supposed to be?
we-
What is a fanatic?
he's
Yeah.
a fanatic.
No, he is, I guess. Yeah,
What is
but
a fanatic?
Philly the fanatic. Yeah, but I don't know. Then that's what every person that's a Phillies fan would look like, then, right?
Okay.
I mean, have you seen him after games?
Yeah.
Well, even though we don't know what he is, let me ask you guys. NL East, there's Mr. Met, who is a big baseball head
Yeah.
on a body.
Don't forget Mrs. Met.
Yes, they don't bring her out very often. It's mostly Mr. Met. Mrs. Met every now and then. It's kind of like the Razorbacks have other
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't
still
you
the
don't see Suey that much.
Philly Fanatic, which we talked about, the big green monster-looking guy.
Yeah.
We got Billy the Marlin, the
I like
Marlins
Billy.
guy.
Yeah. Shouts out Billy.
We got Screech the Bald Eagle. He's the Nationals.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. He's not too inspiring.
And we got it's Blooper, right? The Braves one?
Yeah,
Blooper, the Braves mascot.
I
Of
automatically
those 5, who would you choose as
the
your
fish.
favorite?
The fish.
I think Billy's the best.
Billy the Marlin?
Billy
Yeah.
the Marlin, man.
The fanatic I can't stand to look
It's a
at.
dang swordfish, dude.
Bloop. Okay,
He's
to
got
be
a
fair,
sword for a nose.
to be fair, Billy's the coolest looking. But Blooper gets up to some Blooper's a good. He's got he runs out with the flag. His Twitter account is great. He's always trolling Bryce
I'll
Harper.
need to start looking for some Billy antics.
Yeah,
okay?
maybe Billy gets into semantics. Maybe all these guys, but I know one time Blooper tried to steal Bryce Harper's $330 million contract.
I remember that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he had it was like, can I get your autograph? And then Bryce Harper signed it, and then he pulled off the top, and it said check $330 million.
So I figure we'll put a poll up, and we'll figure out the top from each division, and at the end of the season, we will have a showdown of all of them that win.
Okay.
We'll figure out amongst our listeners, amongst us.
We're gonna have to basically bracket this and
Yeah.
have multiple polls.
Yeah.
because
It'll be easy. It's not going to be as intense as a NCAA basketball tournament.
Yeah.
But it will be.
It's going to be more important, though.
Yes. And I think it'll be fun. So you guys do Billy the Marlin. I think Billy the Marlin's a good choice. Of these five, I think that he's probably the best. I don't know.
He looks
The
cool.
bald eagle I don't see very often.
Yeah, you see the presidents.
The president's more often than the bald eagle. President's is like a race.
They do. It's like Teddy Roosevelt,
okay.
George Washington.
So is that also just a thing that every ballpark does?
A lot
no,
of
they
them
all
do.
like the Brewers do sausage races. They have like a kielbasa. They have like a
And these are mascots, not actual
yeah.
sausages.
Yeah, they're people in
They're
costumes.
dressed up people in costumes.
The Braves do the tool
Okay.
race.
I mean, I
Um,
guess in a way you could have like pigs race and call it the sausage race too, right?
Yeah,
Or,
well,
like,
they do
wiener
like
dogs.
Polish sausage, like a kielbasa,
hot dog.
hot dog,
Yeah.
brat. So, because they love their
They all do their
brats
own
up
little
there.
theme, you know.
If they were smart, they'd be using wiener dogs dressed up as various sausages.
They
That would be
should.
good.
But yeah, that's pretty fun stuff.
That's not hard to come by either.
It's
There's
not.
like a ton of wiener dogs all over the place.
It's like those baby races, but a wiener dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd like that. You have to stand at the end. Come here, come here.
Yeah, they have those at the basketball games.
Yeah.
I've seen them at a couple.
Yeah.
Jacob, I really want to play one of your games.
Oh,
Do
you
you
guys
have
want
a
to?
choice? Which one do you want to play today?
I think we're gonna play. Are the numbers close?
The numbers close game.
Are the
I like
numbers
that
close?
game. Remind us how to play it.
Are the numbers close?
So, are the numbers close is where I'm gonna pick two players. We're gonna go one player at a time, and we will discuss two categories from each player. You guys are gonna try to guess if the numbers for these categories are closest. It's kind of like If the Price is Right, but with baseball players. So you want to get as close as you can to the numbers without going over. And each category is worth 1 point.
And we're using stats from last season?
This is actually going to be stats from this season.
This season.
Okay.
I think that there's been enough games now that we can start
Okay.
doing this.
Now,
Okay?
Charles,
Yes.
you actually were talking to me about The Price is Right the other day.
Yes.
And Charles told me that the episode that he was watching, somebody had guessed like $999.
Yes.
The very next person guessed 1,000. Now, Charles, you said that wasn't okay, but the second person shouldn't do that. But today, there's only two people.
Okay. Yeah, you have that.
I'm not gonna do
I
that.
think you have it flip flops. See, the one person said 1,000. This next person's like, I'm gonna outsmart this guy. I'm gonna go $9.99.
Yeah.
That's a little dumb.
Yeah.
But if you bid $1, one number above someone, smart, without going over. Obviously, we're trying not to go over here.
We're trying not to go over.
I think that this is what's tricky for me is this season, because
Some guys could
Yeah.
have one, and some guys could have 7 home runs.
some good players are struggling right now.
Yeah.
Majorly.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm curious who the players are. This is going to be fun. Hit us with it.
All right, so the players today, we're going to start with Logan Webb.
Oh, God.
Pitcher?
Yeah.
Which categories are we trying to get?
This is a pitcher, so we're going to do categories of ERA and strikeouts.
Oh, God.
Giant, right?
Yeah.
Logan Webb?
Yeah.
Giants have been terrible.
Shout
It
out
doesn't
Tony
mean-
Vitello. We'll see you back at Tennessee next year, buddy.
You think so?
I saw a thing the other day that he said that there's already been like 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 incidents in the clubhouse already this year.
I've
Which
heard that
why
too.
would you say that?
Why
First
would
of
you
all,
say it?
second of all, maybe he'll get it figured out, but I think he's having trouble adjusting to. These are grown men getting paid a lot of money. Which, to be fair, last couple of years in baseball, those guys have been getting paid money as well. But
Right.
not the same. And it's just, and the college game is so different where, like, you have 2 starters and you have a third guy you're kind of bringing along throughout the year. And it's just like such a different, like, thing to where you have a 5-man rotation. You have a 26-man roster. You have to constantly, guys are coming up and down, getting DFA'd. Like, there's just so much more management that I don't know. Maybe it's going to take him some time to adjust, or he might not adjust at all.
I think there's just a big difference between a coach and a manager.
Absolutely.
It's just it's the same, but it's a lot different too.
Yeah, I feel like college you're the baseball coach, and MLB you're the manager.
Well, I don't remember the player's name, but he had a player who was like hitting the cover off the ball. Reporter says, "Why don't you play him 2 games in a row?" And then Tony's like, "I guess we'll see. You should play the hot hand sometimes.
Yeah.
You're the Giants,
Absolutely.
not the Dodgers right now."
Right.
Anyway, Logan Webb, good pitcher. You want to go first?
Charles, you've been winning, so you get to go.
So ERA
ERA,
and
strikeouts.
okay. Let's see how many starts he would have had. Probably like 3 starts, maybe
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ERA first. He's probably their best pitcher. I haven't watched a lot of Giants games, so I'm gonna say his ERA is 3.10 right now. Okay, strikeouts. I'm gonna say he'll get at least 5 strikeouts per game. So I'm gonna say he's gonna have 23 strikeouts so far this season. That's my guess.
Okay. And PJ.
I'm going to say he's not doing bad, but not doing hot. I'm going to say he's got a 3.80. So not
Closer to
terrible.
4.
Yeah, closer to 4. Not bad. I'm going to say he's got 12 strikeouts.
That's different. I forgot what I said for strikeouts.
Charles, you said 23.
Okay.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but
And,
Logan Webb, I think he's a strikeout guy.
Well, you would be pretty accurate on that. Logan Webb has an ERA as of the time of this recording, 5.25.
Oh, you got that one, PJ.
I knew I had a feeling he was struggling.
Man.
And strikeouts, 21.
Over barely. Over barely.
Take that, Charles. Take that.
So
Still within the 20s.
Well,
But
being
I
close
know.
only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
A
So.
loss is a loss. I'll take that as a loss. It's fine.
that actually means you both get a point.
Did
Currently.
he?
I got,
Well, I went over, so he gets both points.
Fair.
Right.
Well, you went.
but I was closer.
Oh, you were closer.
Yeah, I
my
had said
bad. My
3.
bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, you're fine.
I forgot the rules to my own game.
It's okay.
It's
PJ
fine.
got both
I
of them.
forgot my category last time, so
He probably had a bad start in there.
yeah. There's probably you
Like
make
Paul
3 or 4
Skeens
starts,
had.
you have one. You give up one
It's
inning.
early.
You have one
It's
bad
early.
inning.
It's like
you could,
160 something games. You know, it's
Yeah.
early. He's
I
gonna
feel
have
for
time.
him with the Giants. I feel like he's a guy who would be, if he was on a really good team,
I
would be
feel-
awesome.
I feel bad for anybody that has to put up with Tony Vitello. So
Yeah, you're not a big fan of Tony.
yeah, he if anybody who knows college baseball knows Arkansas and Tennessee have had a few
Yes.
kerfuffles. I don't know what you want to call it, but him and Dave Van Horn. So
All right, guys. And you ready for this next player?
of course.
Yes.
I don't know if you've even heard of this guy.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Cionel Perez.
Oh, I have. He plays for the Astros.
Believe right now he might play for the Nationals. Actually,
Oh, he used to play for the Astros. He's a relief
Can't
pitcher.
Look him up because I want to see what he looked like.
He's
I
a
can't
relief
go and see
pitcher.
The stats. Relief pitcher.
yeah, definitely relief pitcher.
Definitely Nationals.
Yeah, Nationals.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you go first, PJ?
All right. I'm gonna say that Mr. Perez has pitched in 7 games. I'm gonna say he's thrown almost 9 innings. I don't know. I'm gonna say he's got an ERA of 2.56, and he struck out 17 batters.
Okay. That's not a bad guess. I don't know how accurate it is, but it's good.
Okay.
Nationals. Oh boy. They probably have to use the bullpen a lot. I'm going to say this is a higher leverage pitcher. I don't know who's all in their bullpen. I don't know. But I know this guy has major league experience.
He does.
So I'm going to say that he's one of their later inning guys. So I'm going to give him more of a benefit of a doubt here. What ERA did you say?
2.56.
Okay, I'm going to say 2.00. I'm going to give him a lower ERA. Just because I think that if you're higher leverage, maybe you'll be lower in ERA right now.
Maybe.
Strikeout-wise.
Okay.
I'm going to say how many did you say, 17?
17.
I'm going to say he has 8 strikeouts.
Okay. So he's just been getting outs. He
I'm going to
hasn't
say
been
a
striking
strikeout,
people out.
almost a strikeout an inning. Almost. What is it?
So you said 8?
8
and you
total
said
strikeouts.
17 on
Mhm.
strikeouts? Okay. He has an ERA of 7.27.
Ah,
and strikeouts is 7.
So
You went
I went over.
Yeah. So I got a point there.
You also went over.
You
but
went
did
over a
get,
strikeout.
You did
Yeah.
get a point.
That's man, Charles. What happened? All that trash you've been talking.
Let me tell you, listeners, this is what happened. This season's what happened.
And Charles even cheated. Charles took a look at Jacob's paper beforehand.
He did take a look at my paper right
To-
after I wrote everything down.
To be fair, it looked like just a bunch of scratch. I couldn't see what he was writing over there. I don't know.
Take a little offense to that.
Yes.
But
Well.
I did actually. That's why I chose numbers from this season, because I knew he had looked at stuff from last season for
Because
his
of
draft.
fantasy.
For his
Yeah,
draft
true,
for fantasy.
true.
There's no way he was going into that blind.
Yeah.
You know what would be
So-
kind of interesting?
And last year I was a little off the radar for baseball,
Yeah.
so
I don't know if this is interesting or difficult to figure out. You know, you guys can tell me this. Can you figure this out online? Maybe like a 5-year average or something. Like take a player who's pitched the last 5 years. How many strikeouts on average for those 5 years did they have?
a starter or a reliever or just
Starter,
one, a
if you do
player.
pitching, or home runs
Right.
for a hitter. Because it's kind of interesting because some players go up and down a lot. Like a player could hit 10 home runs one season, but hit 35 another season. You know? So the average, I think that's kind of interesting when it comes to numbers. Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. I've definitely. I'm a fan of the numbers.
Yeah. I know you are. That's why you have the games.
That is why I have the games. That is indeed.
Jacob, you went to a minor league game recently.
Yes.
Who did you see?
I saw the Naturals versus the Sod Poodles.
What I
In-
remember is
The Northwest Arkansas Naturals, who are
Yes.
the Kansas
Yes.
City Royals AA, and the Amarillo Sod Poodles, who are the Padres. I think they're the Padres.
Padres.
I think so.
We'll have to look that
Hold
up.
on.
yeah,
we
you'll
can
have,
Google
you'll have
that.
to pull that up.
What happened in that game?
Well, the Naturals lost pretty
Arizona
handedly.
Diamondbacks.
This is what's entertaining about
Yeah,
that
it,
game.
it is the Diamondbacks. I don't know why. I noticed the patch on their jerseys.
Yeah. I
The
think I
very
knew that
obvious
too, but I
A
forgot.
patch on their
Yeah.
jersey.
You know how we talked about how it's not always about the game itself. Baseball is about a lot more than that.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Jacob, he goes to the game, and the first thing he tells me about it is they ran out of hot dogs on Dollar Hot Dog Night.
That's just unacceptable.
And so what blows my mind about this, guys, is how are you going to have a $1 hot dog night? I show up, the stadium isn't even half full. All
And
right,
this
it's
is-
not a big ballpark. It's not huge. We're not even half capacity, and you run out of dogs in the 4th inning. Now, if it had been a full night, if you guys had truly sold out full tickets and had every seat filled, you guys would have run out of dogs in the 1st inning. And what kind of $1 hot dog night is that?
Well,
That's a rip.
and make it even worse, it was what, like their first or second game?
Yeah.
It was indeed. It was the opener series, the opening series, right? So I think it was the second game. They
So
opened on Tuesday.
they're
I was there on Wednesday.
2 games into the season, they should have ample hot dogs.
There should be dogs running out their ears.
They should have dogs. They should be able to fill up the entire field with hot dogs.
Absolutely
Right.
brimming with dogs. They should have dogs on standby in trailers.
They should be able to fill the entire bullpen, bottom to top, overflowing with hot dogs.
I agree. That's
For the whole season?
for the whole season. I mean, surely they're not stocking dogs for the whole season
Yeah,
in the
but-
first night, right?
Right.
That's
But, I mean,
crazy.
I'm saying they should have
But
plenty because they
They
just
should have
ordered all those hot
plenty
dogs.
Yeah.
of dogs. And yeah, it felt almost. There was like a smirk on the cashier whenever she told me that there was no more dogs, and I was like, "Wow."
So I just walked up here.
It's like they planned it.
I
It's like
think they did.
planned
I
it.
think they had dogs. They
I
still want to
think-
give them all
I
I
saw
out.
think-
Jacob came up and they're like,
I think they held the dogs out like bait, like a lure for all the people like me who want a cheap dog at a ballpark on a nice Wednesday night, and then they just yanked it out after I had 7 of them, and that was ridiculous.
poor guy only had 7.
7's quite a few.
Well, it was $7.
$7.
To be fair, that's like a hot dog at a MLB game.
That is literally half the cost of a beer at one of the games.
But overall, you enjoyed the experience.
Oh yeah, I had a great time.
Now, after doing the show did you enjoy the game more?
I think so. I mean, I had a good time there.
Yeah.
You know, I had to dodge some fans, but
You
is
dodged
what
any
it is.
foul balls or anything?
nah, I came very close. But I mean, I was sitting right behind the dugout, and whoever they had on the mound was just not pitching well enough to hit any foul balls. To
PJ,
cause any foul balls to hit. I mean,
I've been to a lot of games over my lifetime. I've been to Naturals games. I've been to big league games. A lot of games. I have only twice come close. You know what? Yeah, twice. Come close to a ball hit toward me. Right?
did you get it?
One of the times, this little kid ran up. It was one row ahead of me. There was no one sitting there, and ran up and got it. Okay, I could have probably got it, but I
it's a
let him
little
have
kid,
it.
Yeah.
The other time, I'm going to count it. It was during batting practice. It was a foul ball. How do you hit a foul ball in batting practice? I don't know.
Well, it's for practice.
But the batting cage is up. How does this even... I don't even know how this even happened.
I have a funny batting practice story I'd like to share.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So one year we went to a Braves game. I want to say it was in St. Louis. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I was younger. It was Dan Ugla was on the team, so I was like 10 or 11.
Dan Ugla.
But he was up taking BP, and Dan Ugla is a big, strong dude.
Yes.
And he was just ripping them out to left field, hitting the seats. Bah, bah,
Ripping 'em.
bah, just
ripping.
crushing these, just hitting the seats because there's nobody out there yet, you know. And there's this lady sitting out in left field reading a book, just reading a book.
In left
And-
field?
Yeah, well, not in left field, but
Oh,
in
okay.
the bleachers.
Okay.
And the seats all around her are getting pelted. Like it's like you're sitting in a bunker and there's artillery, and she's just sitting there like reading a book, no care in the world. And I bet you can probably guess what happened.
She got pegged.
She got nailed.
She got
Just
nailed.
dinged.
Yeah. Was
You
she
know,
upset?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You can't be. It's like, you know, I know it's a little different when you're sitting in the stands, but, you know, when you're playing baseball, they always say if you're not paying attention, the ball will find you.
Yeah.
And if you're the one person sitting in the seats during batting practice, reading a book, you can't really be too mad that the ball found you.
Yeah.
It's like a ball magnet,
Yeah.
man.
Now, Jacob.
I did want to, I couldn't, I had to remember, you tell that story, it was too funny.
No,
but
you're good.
I actually did get a ball one time in a game.
Like, you caught the ball?
I didn't catch it, but I got it.
You got a ball.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it wasn't an MLB game. It was a Arkansas Super Regional.
Oh, well, that's cool, too.
Or actually, I think it was a regional, but this was probably 15 years ago. And for some reason, there was like nobody out in the hog pen at this area.
Well, I mean, not for some reason,
It was a playoff game.
but it was the Hogs.
That's the only thing they go to here, man. That's all
It
they-
is. No, it is.
So they used to have this little area in the left field corner, Charles. I don't know if you remember it. It was like a little patio area. There was some seats with like
Yes.
umbrellas.
I know what you're talking about.
A home run ball got hit. 2 home run balls got hit right there because we went to both games that day, and nobody was down there, so I just ran down there and grabbed them.
And you got the ball?
And they were home
Still?
run-
You have it today?
My dad has them, but they're home run balls.
Hey, that's
Wow.
They're not foul balls. They're home run balls.
That's a memory right there.
Yeah. The closest I've ever got a big league game is Austin Riley hit a home run like 10 rows
Yeah.
below us, but that's about it.
Yeah, I've never, ever. It's kind of. And then you see people who can catch 2 in one game.
Yeah.
How is that even possible? Hit the same person in 2 in one game.
There are some of these people I've seen them videos about them. I've read a couple little articles
Zach
that-
Harper guy.
that literally track like where the balls are going most consistently based on who's batting and playing in these games, and they will buy the seats based on that.
Yeah, there's a guy
and then
named
just be standing up and running around.
There's a guy named Zach Harper. Hampel. I think it's Zach Hampel. I don't know, something like that. And a lot of baseball fans don't really like him because they'll be like, a kid's about to catch it, and then you'll see this guy in a neon shirt run in front of him, steal the ball because this guy's got 1,000 balls.
That's crazy.
Which, to be fair, it's a cool thing. He's gone to all these ballparks, all this
Yeah.
stuff. But also, it's like
You're
you've
stealing
got
memories
a
at that point.
billion. Does it really and you're stealing memories from people? You know, that's why I
Yeah.
don't really like it. But
this is my thing. I want the ball. Like, if I catch a home run, I want to keep the ball. If there's a small kid next to me crying about it, I'm probably just gonna hand it to him, unless it's like some
Weak.
player's something
I was
that I
about to
really
say.
love.
or what if it's
If that ball came straight to me, I'm not giving it to
If it-
anybody.
Matt
If I
Olson's
didn't have to
400th
get up
home
out of my
run?
seat,
Yeah, I'd probably give it back to Matt Olson.
You would give it back? You just give it back?
That's a.
Hell no.
I think I
No.
would give it back, but they would give me something. In
I was about to say
return.
we're trading for
Yeah.
something.
That usually is what happens.
Lifetime season tickets.
Give me a bat.
Yeah.
I would definitely take home a bat.
Yeah.
A lot
They
of
usually do
people
get a
get
bat.
bats.
Yeah, they usually
Yeah.
do get
And
a
they
bat.
have awesome little custom bats.
Yeah.
Seen the little axe handle bats, and like Otto Lopez, he has one that looks like it was just yanked off of some stairs.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one that's like super thick at the bottom? It's like circular and it looks like a hockey puck almost
Yeah.
at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, those are. I think they're really cool. I think
Yeah,
it's all very interesting.
I think it's weird that it's taken this long. I know we talked about this when the torpedo bat showed up
Yeah.
last year, but I think it's weird it's taken this long for people to be like, what if we messed with the bats?
Dude, apparently, I mean, it's been happening for a while, but people just didn't want to accept it at a pro level.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is kind of the same thing for golf right now. They're messing around with a lot of different like putters and drivers and all these different designs for clubs, but because they have regulations set a certain way,
Right.
people just pros don't want to really like play around with it or risk some sort of disqualification or
Well, and
getting
that,
used to something that they can't use.
and
I
that
guess.
was the thing when the torpedo bat came in, is everyone's like, this can't be legal, but it's like no one had ever thought that, okay, these are the rules, you have to have the bat in, but it
Yeah.
doesn't say exactly how it has to be shaped.
Exactly.
And no one ever tried that, so
Yeah. No, I think that kind of stuff is honestly really ingenious.
yeah.
I don't think the torpedo bats help as much as they let on.
That fad didn't last very long.
It didn't.
No.
Last season, it was the talk of the town. Have you heard about this season at all?
I kind of trend, it went into the background,
They put that on fantasy baseball. Like, they put a little icon next to the people who use torpedo bats. I'm like, they're not even anywhere there this
Yeah.
year.
I honestly don't even think I know what a torpedo bat looks
You
like.
have to
Let me
search
look
it
this
up.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really catch foul balls as much as you used to because
Right,
the
the
net
nets,
goes
yeah.
all the way down.
But also people aren't paying attention at all anymore, so I don't-
Like, used to you see a ball like fly into the stands.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm not saying it would hurt someone, but if you weren't watching,
Yeah.
you could get hit by it.
I remember Albert Almora hit a foul ball into the stands and hit a little girl, I think, and he was inconsolable because he just felt so bad. But it's like, that's not your fault, man. I mean, that's just part of what happens. I remember a lady tried to sue the Braves because she got hit, and the Braves are like, when you buy a ticket, there's a it's
a little disclaimer
a
on the back.
disclaimer on there
Yeah.
that says we are not liable for
Yep.
any injuries that may happen because of the ball leaving the field of play, or
Yeah.
a bat leaving the field of play, or a helmet, or a player, or anything.
Absolutely.
Safety first, I guess.
And that's
Right.
why, the net, I know people got mad when the nets got put up, but now it's like, you don't
Some-
have to worry now.
Some of the nets are easier to see through than others.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple times already where if they didn't have these nets, some of these fans would be getting pegged
Oh,
straight in the chest.
I know.
Just done. Finito.
It's kind of crazy, but hey,
We would have to have a medical team on standby just for fans, just to cart them off the field.
you joke about that. I have seen fans get taken out of the stadium before.
I'm not even. I'm hardly joking. I'm
That's
like half.
crazy,
It's like a
isn't it?
half joke.
Man.
Oh man.
Well,
Should we round it out?
I guess we got to do what
We're making the call to the bullpen.
PJ says. We have to call the bullpen and bring in the closer. Who is our closer today?
Charles, you were talking to me about this guy earlier today, how much you like him. He's awesome. He's nasty. He's got a wipeout changeup. Raisel Iglesias is coming in from the bullpen.
Let's go, Iglesias. The game's about to be over. Iglesias is coming in. I love Iglesias. Lefty of the day, guys. It's funny you bring up Iglesias because sometimes middle relievers go unnoticed. Not today. Not on this show. Shout out to lefty reliever Dylan Lee. He was drafted by the Miami Marlins in 2000. I don't know what year. Sometime in there.
Sometime in there.
He has pitched 8 innings as of this recording, and he has 8 strikeouts with an ERA around 1. Dylan Lee.
He's drafted in the 10th round. He's got 212 career innings and a 2.76 ERA. That's pretty nuts.
Let's go, Dylan Lee.
Let's go. Dylan
I love Dylan Lee.
I mean, I love any Marlin. Anyone who is a Marlin. Shouts out Marlins.
Now he just shuts down the Marlins.
Absolutely.
For my. Oh, is it you again?
It is me.
Go
It
again.
is.
Go.
Now here's a guy. I remembered it this time. This is a guy who used to play for the Braves at one point, and I always thought he was cool. He wasn't too bad. He was kind of goofy looking. He's a big dude, 6'7", 260. His nickname's the Harangatang. Aaron Harang. Shout out to you.
Wow.
I always thought he kind of did look like an orangutan, so
He's
it
fun.
made sense. But
That's really funny.
yeah,
It's kind of funny that we don't call Bryce Terang the Terangatang.
we should.
You know what?
We need to.
We need to reach out to Bryce
Yeah.
immediately.
Bryce, you're the Terangatang.
That's a perfect nickname
Yeah.
for him.
All right, for my a player in time, I'm going with a lefty, Lefty Grove, who's actually he is a lefty. He bats and throws left, and this guy was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1947. Surely you've heard about him, but maybe you haven't. I don't know. He had a 106.8 WAR. It's a lot. It's a lot of wins above replacement right there.
That's a ton for a pitcher.
That's a
Yes.
ton for a pitcher.
He also had 300 wins.
He had 300 wins, 141 losses, but 300 wins is nothing to balk at. And we can say 616 games.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of games, guys.
And it's kind of funny about guys like Lefty Grove is back in the day, there was a lot of guys named Lefty. So, like, basically any guy that was Lefty, they're like, that's old Lefty right there.
There's old Lefty. And old Lefty's stepping up on the mound. He's going to hit him with a knuckleball. Again. Okay.
What if a righty was named Lefty? That'd be so weird.
Well, they probably would have done that too back then because they were always making jokes
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But, yeah, Lefty Grove. That's
Shout out to
a player in
Lefty.
history.
That's a really good player in history. I'll commend you for that one. Guys, I'm going to end with a quote from Garrett Anderson. I didn't think anyone could get me out. All good hitters have the same thing about them. It's just something they're gifted with. Garrett Anderson.